one of the things though within that is the intensity of meaning to an event or item is in direct relationship to submodalities. Okay. And submodalities are the component elements or what makes up the modalities of representational systems.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think of an event or an item, what's the color, the size, the distance of the visual image, the brightness, the loudness? I have a full, there's a full checklist that we do when we work with clients to really get down to it. So it's basically the nuances of your senses, how it breaks
Mm-hmm.
down. Two terms that we use is associated and disassociated. I just want to explain
Yeah,
those real quick.
please, yes.
Associated is looking through your own eyes. So if you have an associated memory, that means that you're seeing everyone else and everything else that's going on in that memory or that thought. When you're disassociated, that means you see yourself in the picture. That
Mm-hmm.
means you're like floating above the picture or out of the picture, and you're seeing yourself in that picture, and that's disassociated. You're not in it actively. Okay. Two terms that we use is associated and disassociated. I just want to explain
Yeah,
those real quick.
please, yes.
Associated is looking through your own eyes. So if you have an associated memory, that means that you're seeing everyone else and everything else that's going on in that memory or that thought. When you're disassociated, that means you see yourself in the picture. That
Mm-hmm.
means you're like floating above the picture or out of the picture, and you're seeing yourself in that picture, and that's disassociated. You're not in it actively. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is when we have that picture is we want you to get associated. So go inside that picture, looking through your own eyes, and then looking at that through your own eyes, adjust the submodalities so that it's the most compelling picture. So
Mm-hmm.
when you look at that picture, you're excited just looking out. So, once again, we talked about the main drivers, the main things. So you would make it brighter. For most people, it's brighter, it's clearer,
Mm-hmm.
it's close, you really feel the richness of that picture. And you can feel it inside. You get a feeling when you adjust that picture and you really know. So it's that picture that just, it's that mouth watering feeling, when you really,
Mm-hmm.
you want it. You're just excited for it. You really want that picture. You make the picture that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then what you do is you step out of that picture. So as we were saying, then you get disassociated and you see
Mm-hmm.
yourself in that picture. And that's a part of NLP too. By seeing yourself in that future picture, it helps that picture come true.
Okay.
And then there's two things to do with this. And now we were talking earlier about my training, and my main training is in neurolinguistics, NLP, hypnosis, and then timeline therapy,
Mm-hmm.
which, a lot of NLP uses different timelines. This is actual timeline therapy by Tad James, who is my teacher. And what we would do is this, it's the basis basically is that all of your memories are in a line,
Mm-hmm.
and all of your past memories and all your future memories are in a line. And so what I would do with a client is I would have them take that memory and float up above their timeline and float out. Say they want this goal to happen in 6 months. They would
Mm-hmm.
float out over their timeline to 6 months from today, and they would drop that memory in their timeline in their future. And then everything between now and then would rearrange itself based on achieving that goal in 6 months.
Oh, nice.
So, or if you're not trained in the timeline therapy, or you're not with someone that is, if you just lock that picture in place like we did earlier, take that picture of achieving your goal and just lock it into place in your mind. And you could put a date on it as well. And just
Mm-hmm.
know that, so whenever you think of achieving that goal, that compelling picture comes into your mind, and that will drive you. Because our bodies, we program through our filters what we look for.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have that beautiful, wonderful, rich, compelling picture in your future of that goal, you are going to work towards getting that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's really how, we talked about living the life you desire. That's something that's works really well.
Wasn't that absolutely fantastic? I'm sure that you found a lot of information in this very short video you just saw, maybe like 4 or 5, 6 minutes, however long it was. But that is not all. You can have access to the entire presentation of this amazing speaker, plus 40 more other presentations and speakers, and you can have access for life. You can have access to the video recording, to the audio recording, to the swipe files, to the transcripts, to all of the bonuses and the special gifts that all of the speakers and presenters and also the organizers are offering in the Premium Pass package. So if you like this, if you want more, make sure to sign up below for the Premium Pass and have lifetime access to everything. I'm sure it'll be one of the best investments you've ever made in your life, in yourself, in your practice, in your health, and also with working with clients. So go ahead, click on the button below, sign up for the Premium Pass, and we'll see